Okay, so we have our class 3 lever, which is the most mechanically inefficient lever out of the three types of levers. So, class 3 levers are arranged like this. So you have your resistance, your effort, and then your fulcrum. So it goes resistance, effort, fulcrum. So you can see why it's mechanically inefficient. You have your resistance arm that's this long, and then you have your effort arm, which is going to be shorter no matter where you put your effort. So if I pull at about the halfway point, that's a 13-pound kettlebell, I'm going to need at least about 26 pounds of force to lift the whole thing. So most of the joints in our body are class 3 levers. Now, while that might not sound appealing from a mechanical advantage point of view, look at what it does to our range of motion. If our effort arm is only this long and our resistance arm is this long, our mechanical advantage is going to be completely terrible. But our range of motion is going to be really, really good. And this is good physiologically because muscles can't really contract in length very much. So what will happen is if our muscles attached very far out, then our limbs would only move like this. But since our muscle attachments are way proximal, we get a lot more range of motion with a small muscle contraction. So how can we visualize this in the body? So right here I have a very poorly constructed hinge joint. So let's pretend that this is the elbow and this is the biceps. That's the point of attachment. As you can see, when the bicep contracts, I'm not going to have to move the rope very far in order to achieve a fairly great range of motion. So, as you can see already, I didn't move the rope very much, but I got my elbow joint to move a pretty good range of motion. Now let's pretend this is the knee. When I pull with what is now the quadriceps, I'm not going to achieve very much motion with this just because it's at such a disadvantaged position. So how do we fix this?
Patella, 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 patella.
So we have certain structures in our body to help with this leverage problem. In the knee we have the patella, which is a sesamoid bone. And what that helps with is increasing that point of leverage so that, number one, we have slightly more mechanical advantage, but also it increases our range of motion right here.